If you are serious about losing weight and or getting fit, and we'll talk about both as one and the same thing, but losing weight is a separate journey. But fitness, health, losing weight. If you are serious about it, you need to stop watching endless diet videos, fitness videos, nutrition videos, or scrolling articles on health and nutrition. Stop it right now. And the reason I say this is because you can get overwhelmed with too much information and you can suffer analysis paralysis. You've heard it before, but we all are guilty of overthinking things and not actually putting anything into practice. Now, I get it. If you are young and you know nothing about health, nutrition, and fitness and how to lose weight, you're going to want to learn the basics. So I'm not saying don't educate yourself, but really, weight loss is so simple. It is calories in, calories out, and that is it. There are so many diets out there, but they all work on the same principle. You have to take in less than your output, and that is how you lose weight. There is no other way of weight loss. If you take in more calories than what you're burning in a day, you will put on weight. And if you don't believe me, test it out on yourself. So stop watching diet videos and test things out on yourself. If you're battling to get started and you just think one more piece of information is going to be like the puzzle piece and then I'll start, you are wasting your time. Please don't waste your time. Make the start today. You will be one day ahead of your starting date if you just start now. So I get it. There's a lot of diet information out there and it can be confusing where to begin. Pick a diet, any diet. Only you know what diet you can stick to, what is going to work for you, and what drives you and motivates you. If you want to lose weight, also do not outsource everything to a trainer, an online coach, an online program, a fitness influencer, or a guru here on YouTube. They can help you, they can guide you, but they cannot do it for you. You have to be the one to do the actions. Say no to certain foods. Go for the walk, go for the run, whatever it is that's on the program, you have to do it. And I'm not saying that there's no value at all in hiring a personal trainer. They have their place, they are great. But again, don't outsource the responsibility to them. So don't make them responsible for your weight loss. This is your body. These are your goals. This is your weight to lose. You need to figure out yourself. You need to figure out what works for you. And the only way you can do that is by starting. Start something. Try it. See what works. See how much discomfort, hunger, whatever you want to call it, you can tolerate. See which foods you like to eat, which foods you can exclude, what you can say no to. If you have to have, like me, chocolate every day, that's fine. See if you can fit that into your weight loss plan. And everything is so individual that you cannot follow Joe Soap's plan. You can't follow what I did. Yes, I can tell you what I did. Basically, I moved more and I ate a hell of a lot less. And that's really what it was. When I lost the most weight and I got the leanest, I was following a fairly strict, clean eating gym diet, and it worked. The problem with that is it gets quite restrictive, and I just couldn't stay on that for the rest of my life. There's just no way. It's like chicken breast, broccoli, rice, lean fillet steak, protein shakes, eggs. It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It is healthy, but it gets boring and repetitive. And so I had to develop something that worked for me, where I could kind of stay within a certain weight range, but I could still eat a little bit of chocolate, could have a pudding now and then, have a pizza now and then. But what works for me may not work for you. It really depends. Do you like meat? You don't like meat. Are you vegan, vegetarian? Do you want to go carnivore? Do you want to go keto? There are many diet roads that will lead to weight loss. And you can throw in exercise or you can do it without exercise. Let me tell you now again, exercise is an addition. It's a tool for weight loss. And yes, doing certain kinds of resistance training can help you preserve your lean muscle mass and or build. That's fine. But actual weight loss, to trigger your body to burn its fat stores, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So you don't need to watch 1,000 videos to try and figure out the secret. There is no secret. Just do something. And what it requires is saying no to foods. And it's hard. Comfort eating is comfortable and comforting. And also remember, the main thing, if you want to lose weight, please, is take responsibility for your starting point, for where you're at right now today. Whoa, something's flying around here. Bugs. Africa, the wilds of Africa, there's bugs. So take responsibility for where you are. If you are 50 kgs overweight, don't be in denial about it. Just acknowledge it. And acknowledge that, in fact, being 50 kgs overweight in and of itself is like resistance training, weight training. You have to carry that extra weight around when you get up and move about. And so in a way, your starting point is harder, yes. Pat yourself on the back because every day you are carrying a 50 kg extra weight around with you. Can you imagine me carrying a 50 kg weight plate with me every day? So if you've got a lot of weight to lose, you're at a different starting point to someone who is already quite slim and just needs to lose. And there's the wild birds. You're at a different starting point to someone who needs to only lose like 5 to 10 kgs. Also, your situation is different to someone else's. So if you're following some fitness influencer who's 20 without children, maybe they live at home, maybe their mother cooks their meals for them or their girlfriend, I don't know. Probably they're on some form of steroid as well, by the way, but just so you know, their journey is different to yours. So looking, searching, scrolling, watching videos, trying to find out what they did, it doesn't matter. It's useless. Even if you watch David Goggins and what he did, great, but it might not apply to you. If you're a mother with 4 kids and you're running around like a headless chicken, there's your cardio, there's your exercise. Don't try and squeeze in more exercise. Try and find a way to rather cut back on the emotional eating if you're doing that because you're bored at home. You need to understand your mind and how your mind works. Are you a comfort eater, an emotional eater? Believe it or not, I'm an emotional eater. When I was, what was it like? 12 kgs heavier than I am now, and I'll put some pictures on the screen. I was emotionally eating to comfort myself. I was in England. I'd gone over there on a gap year. I was emotional. I was heartbroken, and I ate, and I gained 10 kgs. And so at my heaviest, I didn't have a scale every day. I didn't weigh myself all the time. The heaviest I saw was like 64. So let's say it probably crept up to 65. That's 12 kgs more than I am right now today. I have weighed a bit less than I am now. My lowest weight was like 50 kgs, probably a little too low, who knows, whatever. But I never lost my period either. So I've never ever been unhealthily low weight. But can you imagine from 50 kgs, let's say my leanest, to 65 kgs? That is, I don't know in pounds, 33 pounds, I think. It's 2.2 pounds to 1 kg. So 15 kilograms heavier than I was at my leanest. So for me, that's a lot of weight. But whatever weight you have to lose, whatever your goal is, and also listen, before we go into your goal, just understand that if you don't want to lose weight and you're actually happy the way you are, that's also fine. I'm not here to judge you. I don't judge anyone. I love you exactly the way you are. But sometimes we think we should be trying to lose weight just because society tells us, Instagram tells us, the fitness influencers tell us. We get health shamed into wanting certain things. We think we need to have a six-pack. We don't. Really, it's your body, your life, your weight. You do with it as you choose. And if you enjoy being as you are, enjoy being as you are. Don't make excuses. Just acknowledge that this is where you are. You're comfortable. You're happy. You'd rather not make the effort, and that's fine. It's totally fine. But if you do want to lose weight, please take responsibility, take ownership. Stop giving it away to experts who actually know nothing more than you, and no one is an expert on you like you are. You are the expert on yourself. You have to do an N of 1 experiment to know how weight loss is going to work for you. And you also need to know how, as you get older, it might change a bit. Maybe you do need to get your thyroid checked. That is a very valid and possible hormone to get checked for weight loss. That's probably the only one. Estrogen, testosterone, all those things, they can make you feel better, they can stop night sweats, they can help you build a little bit more muscle, increase your fitness a bit, but they are not going to facilitate weight loss. They might, like I say, help you feel better so that you are motivated to want to do the things to lose the weight. But the weight loss has to happen in a calorie deficit. That is the only way. And like I say, you can do it through any diet you want. Vegan, vegetarian, carnivore, omnivore, clean eating, high fat, low carb, medium carb, mixed carbs. I've seen studies where people have lost weight on white rice and sugar. I've seen studies where people lose weight on the McDonald's diet, where they lose weight on a Twinkie diet. Weight loss can happen almost on any food as long as you're within a calorie deficit. But that's not healthy. I'm not saying to do that. Don't do that. That's not healthy. You're not getting micronutrients and fiber and all those things, which you want. But you need to figure out for yourself how flexible you want to be, how strict you want to be. Do you respond to a strict routine, or are you more responsive to being more flexible and allowing it to ebb and flow? Do you want this to be a lifestyle? Do you want to do a crash diet for 3 months, 6 weeks, and then fall off the wagon and get back on? What kind of style are you? What personality in terms of dieting are you? So you see, for me, I prefer the whole general lifestyle where it's not a strict thing, where I'm in control, and I know that if I gain a kg or two, I'll probably lose it again, and then I'll gain it again, I'll lose it. I like that. I don't like to be too restricted. I find it gets boring. The minute I say I can't have a food group or thing, I want that food group or thing. And that's what works for me. Doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You have to find the key that unlocks it for you in your mind, in your life situation. How busy are you? Do you work 1 job, 2 jobs, no jobs? Are you staying at home all day long? Are you sedentary? Are you driving all day long? Do you have kids that are demanding? Do you have a spouse? Are you divorced? Are you grieving? Which is not the time to try and diet on top of any other thing. So many factors go into your unique weight loss journey, and everyone's is unique to them. So get your hormones checked, yes, especially your thyroid. Get yourself in a mental place where you know how you are going to do it. Keep a diary if you need to, journal what works, what doesn't work, or just keep an internal track. If it helps you to weigh yourself every day, do that. If you find that that's distracting or it hinders you or you get depressed, don't do it. Don't do it for 3 months. If measuring your waist helps you and motivates you, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. Maybe it's progress pictures. Maybe it's just how you fit into your clothes. Whatever it is for you, take ownership. I'm going to say that one more time. Take ownership. If you hire a personal trainer, let's say, and you have sessions scheduled at the gym, what happens if they don't show up on a day? They're sick. What happens if they have an off day and they're not pushing you? Are you just going to not do your workout as well as you know you could or should? What happens if you have an online trainer and they send you the program and they send you the diet and then they forget to check in with you? Are you just going to give up and say, oh, my trainer didn't check in with me, so I don't even know if they care? No one cares about your weight loss journey, I'm sorry to say, as much as you do. Even these people that you are paying to help you, they can give you some tools. You have to take the tools, make them your own, understand why you're doing the things you're doing so that you can course correct if you need to, or you can say, you know what, I'm going to go out and have a meal. I'm going to go out and have a glass of wine. I'm going to skip this workout, but I will make up for it here, here, or here. That's how you take ownership. Only it's you against you, you in the mirror. This is your body. No one else cares. It's your body fat, your muscle tone, whatever your goal is. I'm not judging. I don't care what it is either. I love you as you are. But this is your body, and you only get one. And if you die and you've done nothing with it on your weight loss journey, would you die and wish you had done something? Or are you happy the way you are? It's a cliche, but it's so true. And I always say cliches are cliches for a reason. But the pain of staying the same has to be greater than the pain of change in order for you to make the change. And if you're very happy staying the same, just stay the same. But please stop making excuses like, I can't do it because of this, I can't do it because of that. We all have challenges. We all have things that could potentially hold us back. Our age, we are overweight to start. You might have an injury, a disability. You might have a physical or mental reason why you battle. We all have problems. You might, like I say, have 4 kids, 5 kids, 10 kids. You might be widowed, you might be grieving. There are so many reasons. What you need to do is say, in my situation right now, today, at my age, at my weight, at this starting point, how am I going to do this for me? And then do it. Figure it out for yourself. And that is the winning formula. Stop watching what everyone else is doing. Stop watching diet videos. You do you. Please share this video with somebody who could use this honest, no bullshit approach. I'm not mincing my words. This journey is really up to you. It's in your hands. You are the custodian of your body. And whether you like your body or you dislike your body, whether you think you're too short, you're too tall, you're too lanky, you're too skinny, you're too fat, it is what it is. What are you going to do? So take ownership. And for the algorithm, I would ask you, if you found any value in this video, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment below. Interacting with me is always helpful. It really helps the algorithm. It helps my channel grow. I want you to succeed. I'm giving you the tools in this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.